What's going on, friends and family, and strangers I haven't met yet? Welcome to the channel, welcome to the video. I hope you enjoy. Uh, Basically, I just wanted to get a few things off my chest. I'm just getting back from the gym, you see, and I had to get it off my head before I forgot. So, here we go. A long time ago, I was suicidal. Yeah, and the reason I tell you guys this is because someone just asked me a question about depression and their friend that they felt like was possibly reaching that point. And I was in the hospital for 28 days, um, and it was probably one of the deepest, darkest points of my life. It's hard for me to talk about, really. No one ever wants to go back there. And I won't get into detail with why exactly I got to that point, but just know that I was in the hospital for a month because I didn't trust myself not to kill myself. So it was pretty serious. But through that, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself, and most importantly, after that, I got a lot of treatment and help to help me get out of my depression. So if any of you out there are dealing with any kind of depression, listen. The reason this topic uh, is so dear to me is because obviously I dealt with it myself, but I've also had a couple brothers and sisters in the military that unfortunately took their own life. Um, Unless you've been there, you really won't understand. Um, so it's kind of hard for me to explain to you why people get to that point or how people get to that point. All I can tell you is that sometimes when the pain is so much to bear, you will do anything to stop it. And I'm telling you guys, please don't. If you're feeling that way, or if you're starting to spiral, you're starting to get depressed about something, get help before it gets to that point. Okay? Hey, if you have nobody to turn to, a stranger sometimes is the best person to talk to. I've met many strangers just going on a walk, well, elder people, young people, just people just out and about on their daily walks, and I've shared my story with them and gotten some insight. Well, one thing that I did to help myself get out of depression was just really stay active. I can't tell you how much that makes a difference in your life. If you can stay active, I'm gonna tell you, it will snowball the rest of your life. And excuse me, what I mean by that is when you're active, you're gonna start wanting to eat more, right? When you're starting to want to eat more, that'll get you out of depression. Most of the time when we're depressed, a lot of times we don't have appetite or we're overeating. So when you're working out or you're being more active, you're gonna want to eat better. Your body's gonna crave better foods. Your body's gonna want to crave to get rid of some old habits. So that is the time to start getting out of the depression and out of the dark times in your life. Make yourself some smoothies. Like it's really easy. I just go to the store, buy a big bag of frozen fruit, buy some chia seeds, and buy some protein. Sometimes I buy some veggie juice, throw it in there to mix it up. But just get yourself healthier. That's one of the easiest ways. You can get a magic blender from Walmart for like 20 bucks. Simple. And honestly, I can eat smoothies or drink smoothies every day for every meal. If you're going through some depression, guys, or if you are going through any kind of sad time in your life, maybe you lost a loved one, maybe you just broke up with somebody, but it's not over. Life's not over. This goes back to my first video I made. You are enough. If someone broke up with you, that means it was time for them to move on. It's time for you to move on because there's bigger and better things out there for you. Or maybe it's going to take some time from being apart from that person for them to realize, hey, you are enough. If you just lost a loved one or maybe someone just passed away, listen, it hurts. I've been around so much death in my life. I wish it made me numb, but to be honest, I've taken on a lot of that burden. The only way that I've made sense of it in my own mind is by understanding that, hey, a death in this life is not the end. Whether you believe in God, or you believe in reincarnation, or you believe in energy, you believe in the universe, whatever you want to believe in, hey, that's all gravy. But this is not the end. When we pass on from this life, the soul or the spirit or your energy or whatever you may call it moves on. It may go to heaven, it may go to any of the other Valhalla or any of the other places that any of the religions say you go to when you pass, or maybe you just transfer to another life. You never know, right? Believe what you want to believe is what I'm saying. Death is not the end. At my funeral, I want it to be a party. You hear me? When I die, you guys better be doing shots and lighting up on my grave. You understand? Like, seriously. When I pass, don't mourn me. Praise and just celebrate the life I lived, and then move on and do good things. But I know that's hard to say to people that have just really recently lost somebody. Trust me, I've lost a lot of people. I'm not saying I understand, but I know what it's like to have a broken heart and to feel alone. Okay? There's nothing wrong with crying. You can cry all you want about them, mourn them. You know what? Sometimes it's healing to cry. These eyes have shed many tears, and I can admit that as a man. It's not easy to. A lot of people think that's weak. I don't see anybody weak here, though. A real person, a real man, a real woman isn't afraid to show emotion, whether it's sadness or joy. A real man or woman ain't afraid to be themselves. So if you lost someone dear to you, you're going through some stuff, be yourself. Allow yourself to mourn, but don't do it for too long, okay? Because there's other people out there that need you. It may be a stranger, you may have not met them yet, but who knows until you go find them. The one thing that got me out of my depression the most was understanding that other people rely on me, and other people would be basically screwed if I left them. My daughters, where would they be if I had taken my own life? Where would they be? What happens when you get so depressed and you can't take care of yourself? What about the people that care about you and rely on you? You can't turn your back on them. They need you. I need you. Man, you got a story to tell. I know all this probably doesn't make it any better if you're watching this and you're going through the darkest of darks, the valleys of life. If you're in hell, right? Do you stay? You stay there? No. What happens? You'll burn, right? You don't stay in hell. You move forward. You keep going. When life gets you down, you look at life and say you hit like a... Give me another one. Come on. Hit me again. Is that all you got? Right? When people knock you down, when life knocks you down, you get back up again. And you get back up again. And you get back up again. Because you're stronger than that. Because not only do I believe in you, but everyone else believes in you as well. Don't give up on yourself. You can make it through this life. You don't have to sit and be depressed the rest of your life because your time has passed. Or you lost your loved one, or someone dumped you. You don't have to be depressed. You can climb out of that 1 inch at a time if you have to. 1 inch at a time. 1 foot in front of the other. But the important part is just get moving. Just get moving. You ain't getting any better sitting on the couch, looking at her Facebook, looking at old pictures of the person. It's okay to mourn, like I said, but don't dwell. You get what I'm saying? All right. I know that got a little deep. I'll tell you guys a story about why I ended up in the hospital a long time ago, but not today. So stay tuned. I really appreciate you guys just listening to me babble on and give you guys some of my words. Again, thanks again for the support, guys. Thank you for watching. If you could support me and want to see more of these videos, just hit the subscribe button below, or just follow me on Facebook. Either one. Hey, I got much love for you. All right? Go with peace. Go with love in your heart. Do great things. And hey, try to make one person smile a day. If we all do that, we got a bunch of smiles in the dark world, right? All right, y'all. Peace.